Hello everybody and welcome to Grey Leveler Gaming. I am the Grey Leveler and today we're doing, yes I know, another trailer reaction. Today we're checking out Avatar Frontiers of Pandora official game overview trailer. It's about 6 minutes long. In fact it is 6 minutes and 13 seconds long to be precise. And I wasn't going to bother really looking on this game except because this is like 2 months old, this trailer. However, 2-3 days ago, I finally watched Avatar Way of Water and loved it. It was so good, really enjoyed it. So when this popped up on my YouTube feed, I'm like, I'm just going to check it out. I'm going to do a reaction and I'm going to share it with you guys. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I don't remember much from the last trailer we watched other than it looked very nice. And I think you play as the Na'vi, that would make most sense. Although it would be kind of cool to have a choice, or even be able to play as the humans or the Na'vi and have 2 different stories with 2 interconnecting things. If you've ever played the original Alien vs Predator games, it was really cool because you'd play through the story as a Marine. Sorry, I'm going off track, but I want to share this. You'd play straight as a Marine and you'd get to a certain section and a bridge would miraculously activate or the power would cut. And then you'd play as the alien or the predator, and part of your progression would cut the power, or you'd have to move a bridge. And so even though your characters never really met, they affected the other person's story. That'd be really cool to see something like that with this and see more of a broad escape. But I understand if that doesn't happen. That's just a little, oh, that'd be cool. I imagine it's going to be primarily from the point of view of the Na'vi. Are you going to be playing as an avatar? Maybe. So let's find out. Let's check out the trailer. Let's just do this. Yeah, it makes more sense. Let's crack on. And of course, you've got to start off with the Hallelujah Mountains. It does look really good. Nowhere near as good as the films, but I mean, I'm not surprised.
Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. A first-person action-adventure game
it's a
that
first
invites
person?
you to explore the engaging world of Avatar.
I wasn't expecting first person. Yeah, I was expecting like that.
I'm Didi Dienfeld, game director, and I'm excited to reveal what's waiting for you on Pandora. The story of our game begins when the RDA expands their operations to the western frontier.
Okay.
John Mercer, one of the leaders of the RDA, abducts you and other Na'vi children from your home. To teach you the ways of humans, hoping to mold you and turn you against your own people.
Interesting.
But his plan is interrupted by the Battle of the Hallelujah Mountains, and you are put into emergency cryosleep. When you awaken 15 years later, you are a stranger in your birthplace. Knowing the dangers posed by the RDA, you set out to take them down and look to secure the help of other Na'vi clans. Initially, you're perceived as an outsider, so you have to reconnect with your lost Na'vi heritage to gain their trust. On your adventure, you'll find your own path as you discover what it means to be Na'vi. You'll explore new regions of Pandora, each with their own unique biomes. The Trailerr Forest is a lush rainforest brimming with life and dense vegetation in the shade of awe-inspiring floating mountains. This is the home of the Aranahe, a clan of peaceful weavers who will guide you on your first hunt and on your first flight.
Yay!
The Aranahe will show you the way to the rookery, where you can bond for life with your very own Ikran. The Ikran is a devoted companion that you can name, feed, and customize.
Cool.
Experiment with acrobatics.
Cool.
And feel a rush of adrenaline as you dive from the sky and explore the open world of Pandora from the air. If you travel north, you'll get to the upper plains.
Oh wow, they look cool.
An expansive grassland filled with contrasts and open views as far as the eye can see. The nomadic Seswa clan live here in symbiosis with gigantic beasts called Sakru.
Oh.
Earn the clan's trust, and they will teach you the art of riding dire horses. And further west,
visually
mysterious
beautiful.
Clouded forest, where hidden in the mist, nothing is as it seems. Here lives the Kamatiri, A clan of healers with their own dark reasons to stay hidden.
Ooh.
RDA operations are threatening the balance of Pandora. They build facilities of all sizes to exploit resources at any cost.
So I imagine you're going to be able to,
devastating pollution.
obviously just bow and arrow, but grab proper
In
weapons
the
as well then.
process, animals are hurt and poached. You'll need to stop the RDA from ravaging your home. And when you are ready, you will take the fight to them. As a child of two worlds, you can learn to master
there it is.
multiple combat styles. Your powerful instincts allow you to get an overview of the battlefield, mark your enemies, and identify weak points. Traditional Na'vi weapons are versatile and precise. You can use the longbow to hit long-range targets, or the staff sling to set up traps. For a more explosive approach,
Wow.
you can leverage your human training and go for the blast of an assault rifle, a shotgun, or go bigger with the occasional rocket launcher. And
Nice.
you can also rely on your incredible strength to take down AMP units. Above the clouds, your Ikran will help you in aerial combat against the RDA. Destroying RDA facilities will have a tangible impact on your world.
Am I the only one who's getting like a
Removed,
Far Cry on Pandora
heals.
feel?
You will be able to harvest the best quality material again and craft better gear and weapons. You will also find ingredients to cook and make meals to get stronger. As you keep discovering what it truly means to become Na'vi, you'll improve your skills by connecting to Awa through the Tarshu plant and learn from the memories of your ancestors.
Leveling
Skill
up, basically.
upgrades can improve
Yeah.
many aspects of your character, such as your natural agility to move through the world, your stealth approach when hunting or fighting, or the handling of your weapons and mounts. Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora is a
really?
captivating
Enjoying the
action-adventure
look of
game
this.
designed to maximize the power of new-gen consoles and PC.
Good.
You
We
will be
need
able to play
to
the full
really
story
push these
campaign in
consoles to the
single
platform,
player,
you know, to
or
what
with
they
a
can
friend
really do.
online in two-player co-op.
That's what I was going to say at the end.
We invite you to explore this world of wonder. Become Na'vi and take down the RDA to protect Pandora.
That was a cool final shot. Yeah. So, first thought is that looks fun. It doesn't look groundbreaking. It looks like it's doing, well, as I already said in the reaction, it kind of looks like Far Cry on Pandora. Which is why I was saying it feels like it's a game that's going to really benefit from having that cooperative mode, and it said that it did. So I don't think it's something I would enjoy too much on my own. Again, if I get it and start playing it, I might actually realize that, oh, actually this is incredibly fun and it really works. But I feel like it's the kind of game that needs to be enjoyed with a friend. I mean, the Far Cry games, I love them, but they're not the same when it's just you on your own. When you've got a friend, which we've done on this channel before, it's just so much fun. And I feel like that would be the same with that. But I like the concept. I like the fact that, because in a lot of wars, people, invading forces do recruit natives to their side because they bring a certain sense of knowledge. So that actually does make sense. And of course, they've been putting crowd for 15 years. Well, again, there's going to be spoilers for the second Avatar film if you haven't seen it. Nothing major. But obviously the humans come back after 15 years. Is it only 15? Yeah, that sounds about right. So I'm guessing that's what the start of this is. And it's interesting as well because in the second film, Jake takes his family away from the forest and moves a long, long way away. And the story follows him. And like me and my fiance said when watching it, but doesn't that mean they're still going to be attacking the rest of the Na'vi? Just because they're not harboring him anymore, they're still a threat and they're still protecting their homeland. So that's really interesting that we might be seeing more of that side of it, or what he'd left behind our character's going to be experiencing. So that's kind of a fun thing to see. But yeah, I'm not sure how I feel on the first person, but again, that lends its feel to the Far Cry kind of formula, which is what it feels like they're going for. You know, taking over bases and upgrading and everything. It's a done formula, but it's also a fun formula, and seeing it on such an alien world will be really good. What I really hope for is that it's properly open world. I mean, it looks nice in open world, but I want it to be vast. But at the same time, I want there to be plenty to interact with. You know, part of the whole fun of these giant jungles and stuff is going to be going through the trees and exploring. If you're just stuck in a forest walking on the floor and, oh, there's a couple of mushrooms on these I can jump across. But if I can climb to the top of nearly any tree I want, if I can, you know, go right from one end of the map to the other and make traversing really fun? Or is it, because there was clearly 3 distinct regions, there might even be more in the final one, but there was 3 distinct regions. Are they going to be instantly accessible, or at least after like a short prologue? Or is it going to be you have to travel and then it loads up that? I imagine that you'll be able to go straight to it. I hope it's going to be a big map. But again, as well, the problems you sometimes get with large maps is there's nothing to do. Shadow of the Colossus is probably the worst culprit of that. I get what they were going for with that. Having this vast, abandoned open world was the feeling of it. It was the atmosphere it was trying to create. But there are some games now that's just open world, but populated with nothing. Red Dead's fantastic. There's always something to see or do. But other games, it's just open world for the sake of saying it's open world with nothing to really interact or do. So I hope they get the right balance with this game, is basically what I'm getting at. So what are your guys' thoughts on it? Would you like to see it on the channel? I am tempted to pick it up depending on how much it costs. I don't think I'll be paying 50, 60 quid for it. I'd probably pay 40 quid would be probably the maximum I'd be going up to, but we'll see. Anyway, yeah, let me know your thoughts down below in those comments, and I'll see you all on the next episode coming soon. Bye.